Your personal life is going quite well. You're engaged to Seal.
How lucky am I?
Yeah, that's good.
How lucky am I?
Are you asking or you're one? Oh, you're saying, how lucky am I?
Yes.
I thought you were really asking, how lucky am I? Someone.
No, I'm lucky.
Well, now, first of all, he had an interesting proposal.
So many years, I was always hoping.
You were always hoping that Seal would ask you to marry him.
Looking into your eyes, Conan.
Oh, you were looking into my eyes.
Yeah, I was always hoping, and then, you know,
You could have brought this up earlier, you know? It's very easy to do, Heidi. Just call me up and say...
I've been here so many times, and you've never felt the vibes that I was vibing along.
Yeah, I guess that's all my fault. I didn't feel the vibes. That's a terrible thing to say. Admit now you put out no vibes. There were no vibes.
I did.
I have a vibe scanner. There was nothing. Well, you missed your chance.
How old is your baby? How long have you been married?
I've been married 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
And how did you propose?
How did I propose? I sent an email.
Because you were busy.
A busy man. Return. And then bling, yes came through, and then I faxed her a picture of what I looked like, and...
No, you didn't.
Picked her up at the airport, and the whole deal went down.
I want to know.
I'm not into big romantic statements. I'm not.
You don't have to, but I'm sure she is, no?
No. No, we're simple people, I just said, you want the deal to go down? And she said, thumbs up. And that was it. Tell us what you did.
I don't believe you.
Well, what did you do?
Don't tell me what you did.
Okay, I just pretty much said, let's get married. Come on, let's do it. I said, I'm not getting any younger, and neither are you. And
did you go on your knee?
I did not. No, I didn't go on my knee.
Did you mention my name?
I can't go down on my knee, because my hip would blow out. Did I mention your name? Yeah, that's what every woman wants to hear.
Did she say,
when you're,
I was feeling the vibes?
Listen,
maybe she was feeling the vibes that I was
women love that when you go, look, I don't think it's going to happen with Heidi Klum, so if you want to, let's just do it.
I know she's been trying on me all the time, but, you know, honey...
No. She said, take down those posters, so I did.
That I always had sent you.
Yeah, the 3 Heidi Klums and the Eric Estrada all had to come down. But people want to know. This is exciting. Seal did some elaborate...
Exciting.
What did he do? What did he do? How did he propose?
We were in Canada, and in the mountains in Whistler, and he took me in a helicopter, and I had no idea where we were going, and we went 15,000 feet high into this mountain. And as soon as we stepped out of the helicopter took off, and we were in the middle of nowhere, and then there was this igloo there that they had built for 2 days.
He had built an igloo.
Yeah.
He took you up onto this mountain by helicopter.
Yeah.
And then took you into the igloo.
Yeah.
And then said, will you marry me?
Yeah.
Now, you should have said no. Just because it would be so funny for the guy to be in a melting igloo. It would be too funny, like, yeah, I don't think so. I'll see you. Zoom. And he's there. No, but that's incredible. He's setting the bar pretty high for any other guy.
It was, you know, guys should think about certain things. It's very beautiful to have a romantic man, and he's definitely very romantic man. Yeah.
The whole helicopter and everything. I mean, that just...
And I hate going in a helicopter, and he knows that. So when I saw that thing, I was like, what are we doing?
So there's an element of cruelty to it all.
Don't like that at all.
He knew you didn't like helicopters. You hate the cold.
But then I was kind of like, you know, there must be something good at the end where we're going for him to make me go in the helicopter.
See, now the honeymoon is going to have to be something even crazier than that. You get in a rocket ship. You go to Saturn. He's built
tell you next time what happened.
Right. Well, let's now, before we run, because I want to make sure we mention this, Project Runway is on Bravo.
Tomorrow again.
It's on tomorrow.
It's always on Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Bravo.
Yes, I was going to mention that in the plug, but you beat me to it. You didn't trust me. Trust means there could never be a relationship. But now here's the big thing I wanted to ask you is that Donald Trump
has... Have you watched it?
Of course I have. You know, my wife really likes the show.
Good.
She was watching it last night.
People have been really great. I've been seeing, you know, a lot of feedback. You know, I've been going to the doctor or people on the street, and they're like, who's going to win?
Right.
Who's it going to be? Like,
now,
I'm going to tell anyone.
What's your catchphrase? Because Trump has "you're fired." A lot of these things you need a catchphrase. Your catchphrase...
We were thinking about this for so long. First of all, I don't really get "you're fired" to begin with. No one was ever hired, you know, so why the fire to begin with? So then I was like, you know...
Trump's an ass.
Fired. You know, they're all trying to get the job, first of all. Now, and then... you know, I'm German, and I don't want to be mean. You know, these people are talented, and they're doing their best. So, you know, in Germany, when you say goodbye to someone, you say Auf Wiedersehen, and I don't have to, you know, be all like mean. So I just say, you know, Auf Wiedersehen to them. But it's hard enough already,
you know? Come across as meaner, like, Auf Wiedersehen, you know. I mean, you're fired is at least direct. Auf Wiedersehen could sound a little like, you know,
No.
You don't think so?
No. It's hard for them. A lot of people are crying. It's a really big opportunity for them. You know, they're talented, and it's a huge chance for them to become a designer. And I don't think you have to be, like, mean to them when they're off the show.
Right. Well, that's Trump. Trump is just known for that. Trump is known. He's a tough businessman. Yeah, that's his whole thing. Puts his name on everything.
It's good for the show, but he's not really that mean.
Oh, in person, he's a very cruel man. No. He's a wonderful, wonderful real estate pirate.
What are you looking at over there?
I'm looking at your card because I was going to say that I was going to mention it again to be nice.
Ah, okay then. Go ahead.
Yeah, Project Runway airs Wednesday nights at 9 on Bravo, unless you don't want me to mention it. And Heidi Klum's Body of Knowledge is in stores right now, so learn everything that you need to know about being a supermodel and how to become one, right? I could be a supermodel if I read this book.
You know, it's not really supposed to be just about that stuff.
Right.
You know,
Can I also say something else? There are so many pictures of you in here that are all fantastically gorgeous.
I also want to tell you that, you know, at the end of that column, when it's about, you know, how to meet a supermodel, what does it say in the end?
I don't know. I can't read. What is it? Where?
It ain't gonna happen anyway, so don't worry about it. Does that mean?
Yeah, this from the person who doesn't want to be mean.
You know, how does it happen? Like,
yeah, I don't want to be mean like Trump, but you're never getting a supermodel.
I've never seen any of, like, you know, people that I work with sit in a bar somewhere by themselves, or, you know, it's...
Right, just
they're
you don't
all
think it happens?
working, sitting in a plane, flying, working, you know, mostly with people around them. It's just, you know.
Right. It's not like they're just hanging out. Although I got to admit, when I was single, they were crawling all over me wherever I went. Not true.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Heidi Klum, thank you so much for being here. Very nice to have you on the show, as always. We'll be right back. We'll take a break. Harlan Williams is here. Stick around.